Hey everyone, want to go over another video today. Today I'm going to do one on the Ruger EC9. This is not the LC9, this is the EC9. And the only difference between the LC9 and the EC9 is that this is the cheaper version. And what happens with that is these sights here, see them? They are fixed. They are not adjustable by any way. It is just your standard everyday EC9. I think the EC9 stands for essential. I do believe that's what it stands for. That gun comes with one magazine, 7-round magazine. Only holds 7. I went and bought the other 2 to add with it. Now you might be saying, hey, that gun looks a little bit different, and you would be right. This one, I have done some different things too. The number one thing I put on there was this laser. And this is a lasermax center, I can't remember the name. Lasermax centerfire, I think. Laser. Anyway, what that does is, there's no, see down here, if I touch that, if I just touch it on my hand, see how that just comes on? I don't have to do anything else but just touch it. So if I go to grip it, that laser turns on. Now you can adjust the laser, right? It's even got a light on it for like obviously a small flashlight, and then it is in I would turn it on, but you're not going to see anything with this light going. It's in green, and they say that the green helps the human eye pick up better, I guess. But I can set all different things to this. Like I can have the flashing, so when I grab it, it flashes. Or let's see. There's the light. I don't know if you can tell, and it's not going to be that bright with this giant light on, but there's the light. Or a constant on laser. Or see what else here, there's the light and the laser. Or just the laser itself. Flashing the light, and the light does have it dims, right? You can adjust the brightness for it. Now I can shut it off manually. You got a manual shut off and turn on. Go back to the laser, it's a little easier to watch. Yeah, I'm going through the brightness here. Oh, come on. You get it set to where you want it. All right, now see how that's on now? I'm not even touching the bottom and it's on, right? So you can have it like that too, and there's just an on and off switch, right? So if you want to do it that way, and how you do that is if you hold it, there's power button on both sides here. If you hold it in for 5 seconds, it'll flash right there. That means it's off. See how I'm touching and nothing's happening. Now there's a manual turn on. If I want to use it, I just touch the side of it right there, hit the button, and you can do whatever. That's the first thing I've changed on that, and I probably butchered it talking about it, but I like it a lot, and it works well. So the next thing I did is I put this Hogue wraparound grip on there, and I really like that. For me, right? It gets me around here, obviously that, but when you put that in there, your finger gets on there a little bit better. It's not underneath. So put that Hogue on there, and that was a pain in the butt to put on. Now there's videos all over YouTube showing you how to put them on, and it's a pain in the butt, but I like it. And I even like the little back strap it's got there. About this gun though, the Ruger EC9 here, is you obviously got your safety. You also have this right here. This is not a take, like if your slide's open, right? This does not let your slide come down. This only stops your slide. So if you were out and you firing and it opened up and you put a new mag in there, you have to grab it and do that every time. But yeah, that is not a that's not a slide release. That is a slide stop. I like it. This was, like I said in one of my other videos, this was my go-to carry gun because it's thin, you know, and it doesn't take up much room. And I know I'm using one of these cheapo Black Hawk holsters, but that's all I needed. Now, the only thing that sucks about that, right, is that it will fall out of there. There's nothing holding it. It falls right out. So there are better ones out there, but trying to find a some kind of Kydex holster made for this without messing everything up, I haven't even looked too much into. But that's the holster I use for it. It works. It works as it should, to be honest with you. I mean, it's got your safety trigger on there, and it's got a long trigger pull on it. But it does work. I mean, I was surprised, honestly, that it might jam a lot, and there's been none whatsoever. All kinds of ammo run through it, and nothing's jammed it up. So, I recommend it. I mean, for a thin gun, for if you're going to wear shorts out, you know, out somewhere instead of carrying your Glock or, you know, whatever. I mean, this will work. It's got the bigger serrations in it other than the LC9. The LC9's got a little bit different ones. But nice little gun. And, oh, I wanted to say, my buddy Brian, thank you. He recommended this light. I wouldn't be able to do these videos like this if he wouldn't have told me about this light ring. So, Brian, thank you. But, yeah, like I said, though, if you got big hands, this gun's going to be a little bit too small for you, maybe. I don't know. It all depends. But as far as functionality, I've not had an issue one bit with this gun. Matter of fact, I go between this and my Glock a lot for a carry gun. But like I said before, the only thing that's a downfall on this, 7 rounds. You know, and one in the chamber, 8. So you got 8 rounds, and I know you should be able to do whatever you need to do with that amount of rounds, but that's all you got. Then you gotta reload, and that's a pain in the butt. Probably under a situation where you're being shot at, maybe, or you need to, I don't know, reload quickly in some kind of situation that's not good for you to have to draw your gun and use it in the first place. But anyway, I like it. If you ever get a chance to shoot one, check them out. Like I said, these are just tabletop gun reviews I'm doing right now. I will be getting to some other better things outdoors, but I figured just go through some tabletop reviews where you talk about them. You know, a lot of people are out there, they're shooting them. There's a bazillion videos out there of people shooting these guns, but just let you know, it is easy to carry. I love this laser. Like I said, when you get it turned on, it's nice. Get it sighted in for you. And I only got mine sighted in for, like, I think it's like 10-12 feet, something like that. I mean, that's all I'm going to use that for anyway, right? But hey, there are some cool videos. Speaking of that, there is a guy out there who is called the Armed Fisherman. Go check out his channel, because it's pretty amazing what he does. He goes fishing, open carrying in Florida, which they frown upon, but I guess the law down there says as long as you're going to and from hunting or fishing, you can carry. And it's amazing to see some of the law enforcement go on about, you would believe that they would know the rights, you know, your rights, my rights, everybody's rights, and they don't. But yeah, check him out, the Armed Fisherman. Pretty cool. But as far as everything else goes, that's it, guys. That's the Ruger EC9. And Tell me what you think. If you got one, let me know what you think. If you've shot one, if you have any questions about it, if you guys can inform me on certain things, right? Because there's a lot of things I don't know. I've not had any problems with this, but has anybody else? I mean, what do you like about it? What don't you like about it? You know, what would you like to see on them, or you know, that's different, whatever. Just be interactive. Let me know what you think. All right, guys. See you on the next one.